This video is to introduce the basic operations of 8 infusion modes of MedRena infusion pump. Model name, UniFusion VP50 Pro. First step, switch on the pump. Press the power button for 2 seconds to turn on the pump. The pump now prompts whether to recall last treatment. Selecting No will clear all remaining data of previous infusion. Selecting Yes will pick up the settings of last infusion. This can save time for the users if they just need to apply the last infusion parameters. Now we select Yes. The pump prompts battery in use to remind that now the pump is not connected to AC power supply. Press OK. Now the pump turns to the page of last infusion mode with all infusion parameters ready. Second step, install the infusion line. Open the pump door. Push up the anti-free flow clamp. Insert the infusion line into the line guide. Use your finger to secure the infusion line in the line guide from right to left side. Right to left is the infusion direction of the pump. Once the line is installed, close the door by pressing both the left and right side until you hear the sound of clip. Third step, select infusion mode. The current infusion mode can be found at the bottom of the display. There are 2 different ways to change the current infusion mode. The easiest way is to touch the current infusion mode on the screen and then choose your preferred mode. The other way is to press either one of the menu. Select Modes and choose your preferred mode. There are 8 different infusion modes in this pump: rate mode, time mode, body weight mode, drip mode, drug library mode, ramp up and down mode, loading dose mode, and sequence mode. Rate mode, time mode, and body weight mode and drip mode is most frequently used modes. The first one is rate mode. In this mode, we set volume to be infused. And flow rate. The flow rate range is from 0.1 ml per hour to 1,500 ml per hour, with increment 0.01 ml per hour. Here we enter rate 30. Now the pump automatically calculates infusion time needed. Before we press the start button, always remember to purge first. Purge is to apply a large flow rate to quickly remove the air bubbles in the infusion line, to make sure air won't be infused into patient body. After no air in the infusion line, stop purge and start infusion. This is the display when the infusion is running. On the display, it shows infusion rate, infusion mode, VTBI, remaining remaining time, infused volume, pressure bar, which shows dynamic pressure status, the soft keys for stop, bolus, and menu. On the title bar, it shows infusion set brands, battery in use, infusion set size, screen lock, and the remaining battery capacity. The flow rate can be changed anytime as needed without stopping the infusion. Press flow rate. Change the number. Now the flow rate has been changed and the time left is recalculated accordingly. Apart from flow rate, other parameters can also be changed without stopping infusion. Press menu on the screen. Here we can set occlusion pressure, VTBI, infusion time left, and reset total volume. During the infusion, we can lock the screen simply by pressing the power key. Now the screen is locked. By pressing the power key again, the screen will be unlocked. If you need to infuse large volume of medication within a short time, use bolus function. Either manual bolus or automatic bolus is available. Manual bolus is to keep pressing the bolus button at the side, and the bolus rate is the max flow rate. Now the bolus rate is 1500 ml per hour. Release pressing and the bolus stop. Regarding automatic bolus, press bolus on the screen. In this page, enter bolus VTBI, bolus rate. The pump automatically calculates the bolus time. Then press Start Bolus. The bolus start and will stop after 1 minute. The second mode is time mode. In this mode, we enter volume to be infused and the infused time. The pump will automatically calculate the flow rate. Start infusion. The third mode is body weight mode. In this mode, user is required to enter the body weight. Next is concentration. It is required to choose or enter concentration unit, active agent, and volume here. For concentration units, we could choose it from 11 different units. Then enter the volume for active agent. Now the pump automatically calculates the concentration. The next parameter to enter is dose rate. The pump's default prompt is to check whether to change the current dose unit. If different unit is preferred, then select yes, and then choose it from the 4 units. Then set the dose rate. Now the pump automatically calculates the flow rate and show it here. Finally, enter VTBI. Then start infusion. The fourth mode is drip mode. In this mode, we enter VTBI. Drop rate, for example, 60 drops in a minute. Then the pump calculates the flow rate. Then start the infusion. The fifth mode is drug library mode. This mode can store more than 2,000 drugs in the system. In this mode, we select the drugs to be infused from two groups, commonly used or others. We select the drugs, then enter the concentration. For this drug, the minimum and max concentration are listed in the title bar. Then dose rate. Also the minimum and max dose rate are listed here. Then enter the body weight. After these parameters are completed, the pump automatically calculates the flow rate and show it here. Finally, we enter VTBI. Start infusion. The drug name is also shown on the screen. The sixth mode is ramp up and down mode. In this mode, we enter volume to be infused. Flow rate. Time for flow rate rising stage. And time for flow rate falling stage. Start infusion. Now it is in flow rate rising stage. 10 ml per hour. 5 minutes later, it will increase to 100 ml per hour in 10 steps. Keeps 100 ml per hour in the maintenance stage and then reduce the flow rate in the last 10 minutes in 10 steps as well. The seventh mode is loading dose mode. This mode is usually for infusion of antibiotics, tranquilizers, or pain relievers. In this mode, we enter VTBI, loading rate, loading time, and maintenance rate. Start infusion. The pump automatically calculates the total infusion time needed. The last infusion mode is sequence mode. In this mode, we could set different flow rates within different periods of time. This mode is usually for infusion of chemotherapy drugs and drugs to regulate secretion, with more accurate requirements for infusion time. There are 5 sequence stages at most. Set the rate and time for each stage. Then start infusion. The pump automatically calculates the total infusion time. Last but not least, there is micro mode. The purpose of micro mode is to increase infusion safety by setting the limit of max flow rate, used more often in neonate and pediatrics. To edit micro mode, choose Menu, Settings. Turn to the fourth page. We can choose it on or off. When it is on, set the max flow rate. The range of max flow rate is from 100 ml per hour to 1500 ml per hour. For example, set 800. By setting this number, the flow rate under all 8 infusion modes is not allowed to exceed 800 ml per hour. Let's check it. Here we enter 1000. The number automatically changed back to 800 ml per hour, which is the max flow rate set in micro mode. This is how micro mode works. Now, we have finished the introduction of 8 infusion modes and micro mode. In next video, we will introduce the various settings of the infusion pump.